Here we go, faffing about in the Range Rover. Doesn't do anything like out of a shovel, but it's okay. 1995 2.5 Diesel Manual DT. Base model, so there's less to go wrong. It's an itch I needed to scratch. For better or for worse, but now I own it. We'll have to see how it goes. A couple of problems with it at the moment. It takes a bit starting in the morning, but I'm not sure whether it's glow plug issues or fuel, lack of. So, is there something wrong with the fuel pump? The glow plug's okay. There is a receipt for new ones being fitted back in April this year, so you'd hope it wasn't the glow plugs. But that's something that needs resolving. It does start after a second attempt usually, second cycle of the glow plugs, but obviously spinning it over, so it might just be the fuel getting to the cylinders actually firing. Second thing is when we fire the thing up in the morning, or if it's sat at traffic lights in neutral, there's a bit of a rumble at the back of the engine which makes me think it's the DMF, the dual mass flywheel, which are frighteningly expensive. First price I came across was £1,000, but fortunately I found something a little bit better after the shopping round, a mere 600 quid, my god. If you're fitting the DMF you may as well fit another clutch if necessary, so by the time you've taken off the transfer box, whipped out the gearbox, removed the DMF and clutch, you may as well fit a rear crank seal, that's another few quid, with gasket. So by the time you've done, you're probably talking 1,200 quid optimistically. Not the kind of money I was hoping to spend, but I guess you've got to be prepared for these things. I did have a clutch at around 60,000 miles, so if I was being a tight one I could say, well, the clutch might be okay, which I'll have to see. The car itself is a September 95. Spent the first 3 years of its life down in leafy Surrey. Not too much in the way of bad weather, you know, but maybe a lot less grip than we have up here. After 3 years in Surrey, ended up just north of London in Stevenage for 26 years. Virtually 1 hour only during that time, with a big pile of receipts for the work done. Most of that work being the common issues that tend to occur with these beasties. It's even had the BECM replaced, the ECU, as we said, glow plugs. And many other bits and pieces I can't bring to mind at this moment. So, it drives well. Folk do say they're slow, but if you use the engine and the gearbox right, it's absolutely fine. 2.5 litre diesel turbo with a 5-speed box. It's just a tad faster than my previous 300 TDI Defender. So I think speed is acceptable. Just need to use the gearbox, and that's what it's for. So it's the R380 gearbox, which is the same as the Defender's one. It does a nice job. First to fourth does feel a little bit under geared, but I guess that's because of the weight of the vehicle. It needs to cope with the weight. So overall, manual box, you have more control than auto, and I feel a lot happy with that. I wouldn't be buying one if it had an automatic box in it, because you're adding another level of complexity up with everything else on these things. But the bonus with this beastie is it is the basics. There's no aircon to bother about, no sunroof to repair, no leaks from the sunroof, and unfortunately no track control, but I guess in general scheme of things I won't be needing it. So yes, with it being an early one, diesel, there's no EGR. appear to be any other nasty bits and pieces on it, so I'm happy with that as well. So apart from the air suspension, it's not much more complex than the Defender, if I remember correctly, except for the CM